Hello everyone, I'm Anitha. I'm a holistic nutritionist, a health and wellness coach. I help busy people make lifestyle modifications for a healthier living. So, today I'm going to be speaking about one of the most important factors, that is sleep. Sleep is one of the most important factors of health because the more we sleep, the better we sleep, the quality of our sleep is good, then our body rejuvenates and the repair process is good. So, end of the day, it all boils down to how good are we sleeping, how good is the quality of our sleep. Before we move on to how to sleep well, we need to understand what are the factors that are causing us to not sleep well in the first place. Okay, the first and foremost factor that causes disruptions in our sleep is the light exposure. There are some light sensitive cells in our retina which get activated and do not allow us to sleep if there is a lot of light that's falling on that particular part of our eyes. So light exposure throughout the day and especially after sunset matters a lot, because once the light comes down, the body starts producing a hormone called melatonin, which actually helps us to fall asleep. Now when there is lot of light, this melatonin does not get produced. So that is one of the major factors, so that which affects our sleep. The second factor that affects our sleep is the medications that we consume. So, in case you're on a medication for arthritis or for any pain management as such, then it does not allow us to sleep when taken on a regular basis. If it is once in a while that you're consuming it, then it is okay. But if you're on a regular medication for any of the pain management conditions, then you will not be able to fall asleep easily. Pain is something that will keep us awake. The third thing that plays a major role is our eating habits. If you have had a very heavy dinner, you will not be able to fall asleep. If you have had something that takes longer time for the body to digest, then falling asleep will be difficult for you. Or if you have consumed caffeine related products in late evening, then sleeping will be an issue. If you have consumed alcohol pretty late, then sleeping over a long period of time, it can become an issue for you. And the last and final factor, that is stress. So stress is something that we come across on an everyday basis. It's a part of our life and it's very difficult to eliminate stress in today's world. So instead of eliminating it, we will try and work on how to deal with it in a much better way so that it can aid us and it can also help us sleep better. So there are two types of stress. One is the eustress, or which is a positive stress, and the other is the distress, which is a negative stress. Now eustress can be a stress like you want to perform well in your exam, you want to excel in your career. These are all positive stress which makes you take action towards things that you want in life. And distress is a condition where you feel like, okay, nothing is happening my way, everything that I do is going against me, and then you take stress about it. That is distress. So you want to get not rid of these things, but then convert your distress into a eustress, wherein you're able to perform better, you're able to take that situation in your hand and do things better. Now, what are the remedies that can help us sleep better? Medication could be a part of our life, and many things, that factors which we will not be able to change. But then, are there few things that we can change? One is the way we eat our food. Always keep your dinner light and eat 3 hours before you go to bed. The second thing is make sure that you're not using any kind of gadgets before you go to bed, at least 1 hour before you go to bed. Always try and read a physical book so that it can help you fall asleep. But apart from that, there are these three different tea recipes which will help you. The first one is chamomile tea. It's a very popular kind of tea that you must have heard multiple times for sleeping. It has a very calming effect on our brain. It inhibits the production of other chemicals which induce stress in our body. And the same kind of a tea is a passion flower tea as well, which again boosts our good hormones in the body, reduces our stress, and make sure that our anxiety levels are controlled. So taking this at least 1 hour before bed on a regular basis can help you start sleeping better. The last and final in this is a very age old Indian recipe that's been used for many years. It is called the khaskhas or the poppy seeds. These poppy seeds can be roasted and powdered and added to your milk, boil for 5 minutes and then consume, or you can mix it with hot water and consume if you have allergies towards milk. So these three recipes, when consumed on a regular basis, you can try out different whichever suits you. You can consume that on a regular basis and then you can start sleeping better over a period of time. But the sleep hygiene or maintaining a good sleep routine is very, very important. So make sure that you also follow the light and the eating habits that can help you sleep better. If you like what I say, then do like, share, and subscribe to my channel. We'll come up with new topics and new remedies every day that can help you alter or modify your lifestyle for a better living. Thank you.